mobility piece that I'm demonstrating today is working on your ankle. For instance, sometimes when I'm squatting or rowing, I feel a bit of a pinch or a restriction here where when I push my knee forward, it just feels kind of wonky and not correct. So you want to place the band behind the tongue of the shoe on your sock or your skin and right below the ankle. Technically, you can do this by just bringing your foot forward, pushing back and forth, but it's better if you have it elevated. You can use a bumper plate, but I like to use the box. This is a newer band and it's a little difficult to get it on the box. It's not as stretchy. So just find a distance that feels like you're putting generous pressure on your body when you're in this movement. So I have to kind of help myself out a little bit, making sure that this band is right below the ankle is where I like to put it. However, if you did have it a little higher, you can feel a bit of a massage in this area, which feels kind of nice. But what we're gonna do is just rock back and forth. You want this to be motionful. You wanna really challenge your range here, pushing your knee forward quite a bit and then relaxing as you come back. And we want to accumulate about 2 minutes at least performing this. And also, before I do pretty much any mobility, I like to incorporate these in between warming up sets or even in between warming up sets of like lifting. Because after all, the whole point of our warm up in weightlifting or powerlifting is just to ensure the body is ready and prepared for those specific heavy sets. So every once in a while, if I find during my warming up sets that I don't feel perfect, I'm going to throw in a mobility piece. Make sure that I'm not resting too long in between those sets, right? So I'm only taking a couple of minutes in between each lift to hone in a little bit on the mobility. So another really great one, still with this blocking movement with the band, is actually turning around and hitting our heel cords. I'm going to stay on the ground for this one, and I'm just going to back up and walk back quite a bit. I'm going to lean into the cage, and then I'm just going to push the knee forward and backward. You can see that this is just basically massaging the heel cord, still working with the ankle, challenging the range, pushing my knee forward by keeping this heel flat on the ground. I know it's difficult to see in the video here, but you get the idea. You can also stay on the ground, spin around. We can hit our squat and work in these positions to improve. The band right now is above my ankles, which is okay. I'm still getting really great blocking movement and a mobilization out of it. But I especially want to work with the band also below the ankles as well. So this is the ankle band blocking like mobility stretch.